right, good evening, everybody. Give it up one more time for all these amazing dancers on stage, doing such a great job early in the season. All right, so I'll give our adjudicated awards and announce our best new groups as well and our high points in each age division, and I'll announce the numbers also that have been invited to showcase in our show tomorrow afternoon. So, beginning with our adjudicated awards, everybody, with number 79, representing Kelly's Studio of Dance, Abby Dancing to Salvation receives a gold. Number 80 from AMPA, Addie Dancing to Strength receives a gold. Number 81 from the Argus Academy of Performing Arts, Laura Dancing to All That I Wanted receives a gold. 82 from the Academy School of Dance and Gymnastics, Laura Ann Dancing to Me Too receives a gold. Number 84 from All That Dance Studio, All That Dance Studio, Layla Dancing to Morning Girl receives a gold. Number 85 from Studio 413, Haley Dancing to Big Noise receives a high gold. Number 86 from Soul's Dance Center, Rowan Dancing to Bittersweet receives a high gold. Number 87 from the Argus Academy of Performing Arts, Catherine Dancing to Brave receives a gold. Number 88 from the Academy School of Dance and Gymnastics, Amelia Dancing to Shine receives a high silver. Number 89 from the Point PAC, Keegan Dancing to I Remember Her. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our first DJ's pick of the evening. Congratulations. Number 90 from AMPA, Izzy Dancing to Flying Solo receives a gold. Number 90A from Rock City Dance Center, Presley Dancing to Just One Step receives a gold. 91 from Music City All-Stars, Donica Dancing to Strongest Suit receives a high silver. 92 from Showstars Dance Academy, Zoe Dancing to Beat receives a gold. Number 93 from the Argus Academy of Performing Arts, Lulu Dancing to Capsize receives a high gold. 94 from the Academy School of Dance and Gymnastics, Haley Grace Dancing to Show Off receives a high silver. Number 95 from Christy McNeil Dance Studio, Ellie Dancing to Shake It Off receives a gold. Number 96 from All That Dance Studio, Vivian Dancing to Notes of Spring receives a high silver. 97 from Studio 413, Presley Dancing to Give It To Me receives a high gold. And number 98 from Rock City Dance Center, Chloe Dancing in Improvisation receives a gold. 99 from the Argus Academy of Performing Arts, Addison Dancing to City Dove receives a gold. Number 100 from the Academy School of Dance and Gymnastics, Claire Dancing to Work of Art receives a gold. Number 101A from Kelly's Studio of Dance, Blair Dancing to I Feel Good receives a high gold. 102 from the Argus Academy of Performing Arts, Addison Dancing to Respect receives a gold. 103 from the Dance Project, Harper Dancing to Pink Shoelaces receives a gold. Number 104 from All That Dance Studio, I Will Never Leave You receives a gold. 105 representing Studio 413, A Musical receives a high gold. 106 from All That Dance Studio, Teach Me How to Shimmy receives a high silver. 107 from Studio 413, I Am Not Alone receives a high gold. Number 108 from the Dance Project, Phelan Dancing to True Colors receives a gold. 108A from Rock City Dance Center, Maggie Dancing to Control receives a high gold. 109 from Studio 413, Izzy Dancing to Compass receives a high gold. 110 from Music City All-Stars, Paige Dancing to Dance Like Your Daddy receives a gold. 111 from the Argus Academy of Performing Arts, Morgan Dancing to Carry Me Home receives a high gold. 112 from Studio 413, Caitlin Dancing to Pieces receives a high gold. Number 113, representing Stars Dance Studio, Brady Dancing to Holding On receives a DJ's pick. 114 from Studio B Dance, Hallie Dancing to Girl Power receives a high silver. 115 from Studio 413, Cave Babies receives a gold. 116 from Rock City Dance Center, Campbell Dancing to Cry receives a high gold. 117 from Studio 413, Maestro receives a high gold. 118 from Rock City Dance Center, Whitney Dancing to Evil Gal receives a DJ's pick. Number 119 from Ginny Mount School of Dance, These Boots receives a gold. 120 from Music City All-Stars, Georgia Dancing to Don't You Worry Child receives a gold. 120A representing Prodigy Dance and Performing Arts Center, Emma Dancing to How the Mighty Fall receives a DJ's pick. 121 from Studio 413, Sister Act, receives a gold. 122 from the Academy of School of Dance and Gymnastics, Adriana, dancing to Lost at Sea, receives a gold. 122A from Rock City Dance Center, Jet, dancing to Locomotion, receives a high gold. 123 from Renee's Dance Floor, Numb, receives a high gold. 124 from All That Dance Studio Celloverse, receives a high silver. 125 from Studio 413, No Regrets, receives a high gold. 126 from Rock City Dance Center, Stephanie, dancing to Retrograde, receives a high gold. 127 from the Hargis Academy of Performing Arts, Avery, dancing to Pray, receives a gold. 128 representing Souls Dance Center, Olivia, dancing to Moments, receives a high gold. 29 from Studio 413, Grow, receives a high gold. 130 from Music City All-Stars, Alexa, dancing to Move, receives a gold. 130A from Main Street Dance, Ashlyn, dancing to Siren Sun, receives a high gold. 131 from Studio B Dance, Ainsley, dancing to Determinate, receives a gold. 132 from the Factory Dance Productions, Ashton, dancing to Unchained Melody, receives a gold. 133 from Studio 413, Tribal, receives a gold. 134 from Rock City Dance Center, Isabel, dancing to Esmeralda, receives a gold. 135 from Dance Dynamics, Memphis, Mary, dancing to Love, receives a high gold. 137 from Studio 413, Wanna Be Like Me, receives a high gold. 138 from the Dance Project, Women Be Wise, receives a high gold. 139 from Music City All-Stars, Queen Bee, receives a gold. 140 from Studio 413, Alvin and the Chipmunks, receives a gold. 141 from the Hargis Academy of Performing Arts, Until the Levee, receives a high gold. 142 from Rock City Dance Center, Carly, dancing to Crazy Little Thing Called Love, receives a high gold. 143 representing Rhythm Dance Center, Bella, dancing to Tears I Shed, receives a DJ's pick. Number 144 from Studio 413, Oz, receives a gold. 145 from Glory Dance, Blue, receives a high silver. 146 from Studio 413, Beautiful, receives a high gold. 147 representing Studio B Dance, Seth, dancing to Man in the Mirror, receives a high gold. 148 from Music City All-Stars, Time After Time, receives a gold. 149 from Rock City Dance Center, I Spy, receives a high gold. Number 150 from Studio 413, It's a Man's World, receives a gold. 151 from Ginny Mount School of Dance, Run, also receives a gold. 152 from the Hargis Academy of Performing Arts, I'm in Love with a Monster, receives a gold. 153 from the Academy School of Dance and Gymnastics, Sydney, dancing to Who You Gonna Call, receives a gold. 154 from Studio 413, Blown Away, receives a high gold. 155 from Studio B Dance, How to Save a Life, receives a high gold. 156 from Studio 413, Start Again, receives a gold. 157 from Music City All-Stars, Used to Be Mine, receives a gold. 158 from Studio 413, There Will Be Time, receives a gold. 159 from Encore Performance Company, Flood Conscious, receives a DJ's pick. 160 from Studio 413, Virgin, receives a high gold. 161 from the Dance Project, Even When, receives a gold. 163 from Music City All-Stars, Roar, receives a gold. 164 from Studio 413, Water Fountain, receives a high gold. 165 from Encore Performance Company, Just Can't Stand Out, receives a high gold. 166 from the Hargis Academy of Performing Arts, Drifting, receives a gold. Number 167 from Rock City Dance Center, Freedom, receives a high gold. And number 168, representing Studio 413, Mean Girls, receives a high gold. Ladies and gentlemen, those are your adjudicated awards. I'm going to move on to our high point awards. Now we're going to start with our newbie division, ages 5 to 7. So, newbie soloists, I'm going to start in third place high point. Our little newbies, we're going to line up stage left, to center, and we're gonna meet our top three. Third place, High Point, newbie soloist. Give it up, everybody, for Addison dancing to Respect from the Hargis Academy of Performing Arts. That's a record. Second place, High Point. Give it up for Harper, everybody, dancing to Pink Shoelaces from the Dance Project. There's Harper. Awesome. First place, High Point, newbie solo. Give it up for Blair, everybody, dancing to I Feel Good from Cali Studio of Dance. We'll meet Blair as well. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your newbies 5 to 7. These are your top three right here. Pretty good. Have a seat. Thank you so much. All right. We have a High Point newbie line. Everybody in first place, please give it up for Cave Babies from Studio 413. And that takes us to our mini division. We're going to meet our mini soloist top 10. Here we go with the top 10. 10th place, High Point. We have 2 dancers in 10th place, and our first dancer in 10th is Abby, dancing to Salvation, representing Kelly's Studio of Dance. 10th place, High Point mini solo with Abby is Addie, dancing to Strength, representing AMPA or AMPA. 9th place, High Point mini solo is Izzy, dancing to Flying Solo from AMPA, which is Academy of Movement and Performing Arts. 8th place, High Point goes to Laura, dancing to All That I Wanted from the Hargis Academy of Performing Arts. 7th place, High Point, give it up for Catherine, dancing to Brave from the Hargis Academy of Performing Arts. 6th place, High Point, goes to Addison, dancing to City Dove from the Hargis Academy of Performing Arts. 5th place, High Point, give it up for Haley, dancing to Big Noise from Studio 413. 4th place, High Point, mini solo, goes to Lulu, dancing to Capsize from the Hargis Academy of Performing Arts. And that takes us to our top 3. Here we go. 3rd place, High Point, mini solos age 8 to 10. That goes to Rowan, dancing to Bittersweet from Soul's Dance Center. 2nd place, High Point, goes to Presley, dancing to Give It To Me from Studio 413. And your highest scoring mini solo in 1st place, put your hands together, everybody, for Keegan, dancing to I Remember Her, coming from the Point PAC. Ladies and gentlemen, those are your top 10 mini soloists. Can we have a huge round of applause, not only for our top 10, but for all of our mini soloists? We love our minis. Guys, please take one final bow all together. Great job. Congratulations. You can have a seat. We're going to stay in our mini division, moving on to mini duo trios, starting in 3rd place, High Point mini duo trio, and that goes to I Will Never Leave You from All That Dance Studio. 2nd place, High Point, that goes to I Am Not Alone, representing Studio 413. And the highest scoring mini duo trio in 1st place goes to A Musical from Studio 413. Still with our minis. Moving on to mini groups. 3rd place, High Point mini group, that goes to Grow from Studio 413. 2nd place, High Point mini group, that goes to Wanna Be Like Me from Studio 413. And your highest scoring mini group in 1st place, give it up for I Spy from Rock City Dance Center. High Point mini line, 2nd place High Point mini line, that goes to Alvin and the Chipmunks from Studio 413. And the highest scoring mini line in 1st place goes to Oz, also from Studio 413. All right, moving into our junior division. Junior division solos, ages 11 to 12, 10th place High Point. That goes to Campbell, dancing to Cry from Rock City Dance Center. 9th place High Point goes to Ashland, dancing to Siren Sun, representing Main Street Dance. 8th place High Point goes to Maggie, dancing to Control from Rock City Dance Center. 7th place High Point junior soloist is Jet, dancing to Locomotion from Rock City. Sixth place high point goes to Seth, dancing a man in the mirror from Studio B. Fifth place high point, that goes to Olivia, dancing to Moments from Soul's Dance Center. We have two dancers in fourth place high point in the junior division. Our first dancer in fourth is Stephanie, dancing to Retrograde from Rock City Dance Center. And with Stephanie in fourth place is also Izzy, dancing to Compass from Studio 413. Those are your two dancers in fourth place high point. All right, that takes us to our top three positions. Third place high point, junior soloist. That award goes to Whitney, dancing to Evil Gal from Rock City Dance Center. We have two dancers in second place high point junior solo. The first dancer in second is Bella, dancing to Tears I Shed from Rhythm Dance Center. Second place also going to Emma, dancing to How the Mighty Fall from Prodigy. And your highest scoring junior soloist in first place, everybody, give it up, representing Stars Dance Studio. It's Brady, dancing to Holding On, is your highest scoring junior soloist. We'll wait for Brady to come here and get on the end. Right on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, those are your top 10 junior soloists. Great job. Dancers, take one final bow all together on behalf of all the juniors. Great job. You can have a seat. Thank you so much. All right, still in our junior division, junior duo trio starting in third place. Third place high point, junior duo trio goes to How to Save a Life from Studio B Dance. Second place high point, junior duo trio goes to Women Be Wise from the Dance Project. And the highest scoring junior duo trio in first place goes to Intel the Levy from the Hargis Academy of Performing Arts. That's your highest scoring junior duo trio. Junior groups, second place high point junior group goes to Start Again from Studio 413. Highest scoring junior group goes to Beautiful from Studio 413. Junior lines, second place high point junior line goes to Roar from Music City All-Stars. And the highest scoring junior line in first place goes to It's a Man's World from Studio 413. That completes our junior division. For now, moving on to our teens, starting with teen groups. Teen groups, third place high point teen group goes to Just Can't Stand Out from Encore Performance Company. Third place high point teen group. Second place high point teen group goes to Blown Away from Studio 413. And your highest scoring teen group in first place, give it up everybody for No Regrets from Studio 413. Moving on to teen lines. At second place high point teen line, that award goes to Run from Ginny Mount School of Dance. And we have a tie for the highest scoring teen line. The first award in first place goes to Numb from Renee's Dance Floor. And first place also going to Water Fountain from Studio 413, highest scoring teen line. We also have a high scoring teen extended line in first place going to Freedom from Rock City Dance Center. And a high scoring teen production in first place going to Mean Girls from Studio 413. All right, that takes us to our senior division. Senior groups, second place high point senior group goes to Burgeon from Studio 413. And the highest scoring senior group in first place goes to Flood Conscious from Encore Performance Company. All right, that takes us to our Performance Division High Point Awards, starting with the highest scoring newbie jazz. We had one, but give it up for them anyway. Highest scoring newbie jazz, Cave Babies, everybody, from Studio 413. Moving on to our mini or junior division. I'll start with our mini or junior contemporary, then move on to hip hop, jazz, lyrical, and musical theater. The highest scoring mini or junior contemporary, that award goes to Beautiful from Studio 413. The highest scoring mini or junior hip hop goes to Alvin and the Chipmunks from Studio 413. The highest scoring mini or junior jazz goes to Wanna Be Like Me from Studio 413. And the highest scoring mini or junior lyrical in first place goes to Grow, also from Studio 413. Highest scoring mini or junior musical theater in first place goes to I Spy from Rock City Dance Center. All right, moving on to our teen and senior divisions. The highest scoring teen or senior ballet piece in first place, thank you for the ballet, by the way, goes to Celloverse from All That Dance Studio. We love the ballet. Highest scoring teen or senior contemporary in first place goes to Flood Conscious from Encore Performance Company. The highest scoring teen or senior hip hop goes to Mean Girls from Studio 413. Highest scoring teen or senior jazz goes to Water Fountain from Studio 413. Highest scoring teen or senior lyrical in first place goes to No Regrets from Studio 413. All right, so that takes us to our Best New Group Awards. At the end of the evening, the judges come together and by consensus make a decision as to which numbers they think best represent each age division. So they're not necessarily the highest scoring numbers, they can be, but they're actually the numbers that the judges think best represent that age division for creativity or style or any other reason they choose by consensus. So Best New Group in our newbie division, give it up everybody for Cave Babies from Studio 413. Best New Group in the mini division, they've chosen two, so handpicked by the judges. Best New Group Mini, give it up from Studio 413, Wanna Be Like Me is the mini Best New Group. And also a mini Best New Group, give it up for I Spy from Rock City Dance Center. Best New Group Junior Division, they have chosen one. Give it up everybody for Beautiful, excuse me, representing Studio 413. Excuse me. Best New Group in the Teen Division, they've chosen three. Here we go. Best New Group Teen, representing Studio 413, No Regrets, is the Best New Group in our Teen Division. Best New Group Teen, also going to Freedom from Rock City Dance Center. And rounding out our Best New Teen, representing Renee's Dance Floor Numb, is the Best New Teen as well. Congratulations to them. And your Best New Group Senior one piece, that goes to Flood Conscious from Encore Performance Company. Ladies and gentlemen, those are your Best New Groups. It's quite early in the season, so we only had one studio that was eligible for our Studio Pick Awards. You have to have 15 or more entries in the competition. We know this early in this early stage in the game, it's very difficult to pull together. But Studio 413, you're eligible for a studio pick, which means, once again, the judges get together and they decide which number they think best represents your studio based on the performances this evening. Again, it could be completely different next week, but your studio pick, chosen by our four judges, Studio 413, is No Regrets as the best representation of your studio. Congrats. And these are the numbers performing in tomorrow afternoon's show. Studio pick and Best New Teen, representing Studio 413, No Regrets, performing tomorrow afternoon. Representing Rock City Dance Center, your Best New Teen, Freedom. Representing Encore Performance Company, Best New Senior, Flood Conscious, actually, excuse me. And